You want a secure way to store information so that you have a copy of any transactions made onto it, instant updation, and it's not centralized and avoided from being hacked. Well, I'm Jolene, and we're going to go over blockchain today. So, what is a blockchain? It's a shared and unchangeable public ledger that is stored on a decentralized network. This information can be recorded and shared, but cannot be edited. So, what in the world does that mean? It's the history of transaction in a block form. So each little database is in a block, and any transactions that are made creates a new block, and these blocks are connected into a chain, and they are all hosted on a decentralized network. So a little example would be you have a hospital, and the medical files are your little blocks. Each patient is its own little block link. And so you would take any changes that were made to the medical file, like a new prescription, a new procedure being done, any kind of record that needed to be kept, and you would upload it to the network. The network would then verify it and give this file a unique hash code, just basically a code that is unique to that file. And if any changes are made, it would then a new block would be added with a new unique code connected by the old connect code. So you have your data block with this unique little, we'll just have that line as the unique hash code. When any changes are made to this data, a new data block would be brought in and verified by the multiple computers that are hosted to the network. If any changes to that data, change happens to that data with this unique code, a new data block would be added. So if you'll notice, each little line is a unique code, and that is the connecting for it. So, benefits from this. What can we use a blockchain for? It's a decentralized network. So this means that it makes it harder to hack because the information is spread out and copied in multiple places instead of being just in one little spot that can be targeted and shut down. And because everybody on the network posts a little bit of information, everybody has access to this information. So it's very transparent. So you're wondering privacy, but the people of the personal identities is hidden in a cryptograph form. They're given a unique address, but the transactions that happen between these addresses has a history that is visible. Anybody can look it up. It's like a record that just is kept. So this forces people to be honest because there is a record being kept, and this keeps people accountable. It shows you where things are coming from and where it's going, where it's been, what happened to it in the process, any changes. Another benefit is it's immutable. You can, once something has been entered into the blockchain, it cannot be changed. If you want to change it, it adds a new block, thus a new transaction. So everything happens in a linear way. It's connected by those unique coins. So what are some of the disadvantages of this? There's this thing called a 51% attack. If an entity can control more than 50% of the network's hashing power, they could disrupt the network. So another disadvantage is inefficiency. It takes a lot of computer energy to find a valid block hash. These block hash usually takes about 10 minutes to generate, and it takes multiple computers to make this work out. This is why Bitcoin has a mining system. Another disadvantage would be storage. These ledgers can get very large as they just grow over time with changes, and these large ledgers can be hard to house, and Eventually, they risk losing hosting computers because people just don't want that much information on there. So, what are some uses for blockchains? Uh, Cryptocurrency is probably the most popular that we know of. Banking, being able to keep a real time record of all transactions that's updated instantly. Supply chains, knowing where your stuff came from. Healthcare, like we used earlier in the example, and even keeping record of who owns what property. So just remember, a blockchain is decentralized, transparent, and immutable. Can't be changed. You know what's going on, and everybody's got a little piece of action. So if you have any questions, come find me on the discussion board. Thank you.